Hey moviegoers, Dimitri Panos here with another episode of the Cinescope, movies under a new lens. In this episode, I will be putting the Super Mario Galaxy movie underneath the Cinescope. Well, the Super Mario Galaxy movie not only powers up, this sequel levels up from the original. As a quick refresher, I wasn't a huge fan of the Super Mario Bros. Movie. While I didn't hate it, it to me was very simplistic without a clearly defined hero. Princess Peach, with all her powers, didn't really need the Mario Brothers. The movie was eye candy that button mashed its way through story. Well, regardless of my opinion, that movie was a smash. A sequel is inevitable, and this time the brothers would be shooting for the stars. The Super Mario Galaxy movie succeeds in expanding the cinematic Mario universe. It continues to dazzle with a cornucopia of color that'll immerse today's generation of fans, as well as those who are drawn in by the nostalgia of it all. Nintendo's The Super Mario Bros. Games were never plot heavy. They relied on imagination, story simplicity, challenge, and fun. The narrative was usually always the same. Mario had to rescue a princess. Mario had to jump, drop down, kick, punch, and with the twirl, sometimes frustratingly timed precision. It's for all those reasons the game has endured, and Super Mario Bros. Have become pop culture icons. A princess is yet again kidnapped, this time Princess Rosalina. She's an intergalactic protector and adoptive mother of the Lumas, cute star-shaped creatures who live in the cosmos. Rosalina entertains the Lumas with the great tale of the Power Plumbers and Princess Peach. They are as much an inspiration to them as they are to her. Enter Princess Peach, princess and also protector of the Mushroom Kingdom. Her life has been defined by responsibility, but how she got to where she is has always been a mystery, and she feels connected to something, or maybe someone. Coincidence? Well, from the get-go, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is different. There's a change of focus. See, the Mario Brothers have pretty much settled into their new life in the Mushroom Kingdom. Their story pretty much set. The sequel here focuses on Princess Peach and her journey. Of course, her journey is going to involve the Super Mario Brothers. Their devotion is honorably unbreakable. Having already thwarted Big Bad Bowser, who is now minuscule, trying out art and working ever so hard at being nice, Peach and the brothers learn of a new, albeit similar threat, Bowser Jr., who hopes to make his pops proud by exacting revenge against the evil Mario Brothers, and then he and Dad can rule the galaxy together. Our power-up trio incorporates the help of Nintendo's finest, including space jockey Fox McCloud, voiced with charming bravado of Glenn Powell. It makes sense the Super Mario Galaxy movie is being released on Easter weekend because the movie is filled with Mario Brothers Easter eggs, characters, imagery, music, and sound cues. They're all in there. Admittedly, I caught what would be considered just a fraction of the movie's entire Easter egg basket. Look, movies based on video games aren't going anywhere. Some, perhaps many, folks would argue they aren't that good. One in particular for me was just downright unwatchable. And with full transparency, I admit the reasoning to that is most likely generational. The Super Mario Brothers carry a transgenerational nostalgia with them. Many of today's kids, their parents, grew up playing Mario Brothers, and now they're playing these games with their children. Look, if I had kids, I'm pretty sure my Xbox would be kicked to the curb and the Nintendo Switch would be the gaming system of choice. And I believe that's what makes the Super Mario Bros. Movies so easily watchable. The kids love the kinetic kaleidoscope of color and the innocent humor of it all. The adults, well, their inner child remembers what it was like playing those games and being transported to those worlds. They, or specifically I, remember resetting time and time again after failure of a jump or a spin. Arg! Super Mario Galaxy Movie is immersive for young and old. And one doesn't have to worry about wanting to throw a controller out the window after they watched it. Super Mario Galaxy Movie was a better time for me than the original. With the ground rules already set, the inclusion of the other worlds and characters didn't seem as forced. It was more straightforward and organic. I'm really glad that Illumination/Nintendo held back on including Yoshi in the first movie. He would have been just too much and not really given the proper attention. Including him in the sequel makes far better sense. With the brothers already being familiar, Yoshi makes a perfect addition. His being in this movie doesn't overshadow the brothers. It complements them in the funnest of ways. Yoshi is a fan favorite, certain to delight on the big screen. Illumination continues to prove yet again it can play in the animation sandbox. Their narratives don't rely on thematic heft, rather they rely on humor and heart. Pair that with their stunning visuals, which are on full display here. The galaxy is painted with multicolored brilliance and depth, just like in the games. The characters belong here. And I particularly loved the Lumas and the light they cast. And the voice talent breathed personality into characters who otherwise utter very little, if anything, in-game dialogue, other than maybe a woohoo or I'm Mario. Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Anya Taylor-Joy as Princess Peach, and Jack Black as Bowser are all back. I did find it interesting they didn't give Black/Bowser a song to sing. Nonetheless, I found the character, especially Mini Bowser, to be very funny sans music. All the newcomers, Brie Larson and Glenn Powell, are welcome additions. Donald Glover is having a blast voicing Yoshi, who probably has the least to say in this movie, as he does in the game, but when he does, everybody in the crowd that I watched this movie loved it. And how can you not repeat it? Yoshi! I found myself laughing and smiling a lot more than I did with the first movie, and to reiterate, I didn't hate the first movie, but I found Super Mario Galaxy Movie to be a more appreciated experience. I was entertained having someone else, my inner child, play the video game while I just sat back and watched it all play out on the big movie screen. I give it 4 Lumas out of 5. Tell me what you thought of Super Mario Galaxy the movie. Did you like the first movie? And what's your favorite Super Mario game? I leave my comments open for you to do exactly that. To comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. And while you're there, if you like this review, please like and subscribe and maybe recommend it to another movie fan such as yourself. That would be awesome and I'd greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you for clicking in. Thank you very much. I'll have more movie reviews in the days and weeks ahead. Thanks for watching, and I'll see ya at the movies.